empty that again. Yeah, quite funny. That works.
Yes.
It works. Right, I'll go and muck out animals. I'll see you in a bit. Morning world, and welcome to 10:30 on the 30th of March 2023. And we're doing it all over again. Go on, out you go. This is 2 days. Yesterday it wasn't too bad. Last night it absolutely lashed down rain. Come on, you're gonna have to get up. Come on, up you go. Go on, and out. It lashed down. 3 o'clock this morning woke me up actually. In fact, it was raining that much. There was that much water coming down. I had to get up and have a pee. So, go on, darling. Go on. Out you go. Don't. Go on. Go on, girl. There you go. Yeah, and when it rains a lot, even in here, just everything gets wet. So yesterday's little visit up to Tinkley Farm, I did have a little bit of shed envy with their cattle sheds because they are bespoke, made for the job cattle sheds, whereas this is more like a utility, make it up as you go along, build it, take it down, whatever shed. This is not a bespoke cattle shed. So yeah, a little bit of shed envy maybe, but then I'll make it work. So a couple of you asked in, not yesterday, the day before's video, when I was doing this before, am I not using wood chip in this side? And the answer is, at the moment, no I'm not. And there's a reason why. So the base of this shed is wood chip. We have got probably 3 or 4 inches of wood chip in the floor on top of the stone, and that works really nicely for me because it means the cattle are not on stone directly. It also gives them a bit of a buffer on the damp. So what happens is this will percolate moisture. It will go through, it will disappear into the ground. The only thing that holds it is the straw. So the straw on top and the muck is wet and sloppy. I could literally let them back in here and they could lie straight on this. This is a hard, solid 4 inches of compressed wood chip. So at the moment, I'm only putting a top dressing of straw in here just to keep them clean. Now that side over there, and I haven't cleaned it out yet, so don't judge me. That side over there is all wood chip. And believe it or not, now whether or not it's because the bull's in there and they want to be near him, most of the cows would still rather lie on the wood chip in there than the fresh straw in here. They come in and eat it, but once they've had their fill and crapped all over it, they're straight back next door. They'd rather go on another wood chip. So anyway, so we don't just use wood. Oh, hello, Julian.
How are you doing?
How long have you been there?
Oh, about
And that is the other reason we're not using wood chip in this side of the shed. This time of year, spring, people are getting out in the gardens, landscapers are getting out, and we sell a lot of wood chip. Yesterday, we sold 60 cubic meters of wood chip going to various customers locally around the parish. That's another 1.5 just gone out now. And for what I sell that for, I'm better off selling the wood chip than if I had to buying straw. But as it turns out, I think probably another 3 weeks indoors and then the cattle will be going out. I really hope it's about no more than 3 weeks because we're going to run out of food in 3 weeks. We've got enough straw in stock over there to keep me going for at least 2, maybe 3 weeks. So the idea is to use that straw up because some of that's 2 years old. Get that out of the way. We're combining wheat again this year, so hopefully we'll have fresh straw for this winter come in. So it's basically clearing out the sheds, getting rid of all the hay, straw and everything we don't want, and we can basically start with a clean slate and get going again. So, and like I say, the wood chip, yeah, what we make on that, it's more than the straw. So I use straw. The other side, we are still using wood chip in there because they like it. So it is only this side. But yeah, if that answers your question as to why we're not wood chipping this, it's not a case of we're not. We do still put a sprinkle in here occasionally. I think I did, not the last clean out before, I put a sprinkle of wood chip on top. It doesn't hurt to refresh it a bit, but yeah, we sell a lot of it. So yeah. And give it a couple of more months, we'll be selling wood chip covered in cow poo because the landscapers love that even more and it's worth more. This is the crack with the wood chip for me, you see. We go and cut trees down, people pay us to cut their trees down, they pay us to take their wood chip away. I store the wood chip, I either sell it after it's mulched down after 6 months as just plain wood chip, or I put it in here and add muck to it. Adding muck to it adds basically £5 a cubic metre to the value. I could sell the muck heap and buy granular fertiliser if I wanted to. All right, the organics side, I prefer to use the organic because it's better for the worms and soil conditioning, but it just gives me options. Okay, hopefully that's clearer than mud because I got distracted mid telling you what I'm doing. All right, right, okay. Let's get and clean this out, bed this down, and I can give them a bale, straw the yard up. Sorry, give them a bale, clean the yard up, chip the bottom shed, and then we are done. Nearly done. One more bale, then get them all out again. Just got enough. We haven't broken into those 19 bales of haylage yet, but it might be the point of I want to use them up, so I might start, although I don't usually mix haylage and hay together because there's different bugs in the stomach. I might next week start giving them 1 bale of hay, 1 bale of haylage, slow this down a little bit and get rid of those black bags, so I don't want to keep them longer than a year really. Right, wind, you're not helping. All right, you poor half-starved creatures. There you go. One at a time. One at a time. All right. They've been shut in there for half hour. How much mess can they make in half hour? Oh well. Not too much. Right. I've had the signal from the builders, which is basically that. So I think it's coffee time. No paps. So I had to come up because I don't know. It sounded like some complaining noises coming from up this.
There's Sahara up here.
The Sahara.
Yeah.
Oh right.
It's a bit dry and dusty.
Dry. Okay, I get the message. I think he gave you about not breaking tiles. He broke it.
Yeah.
Oh right.
What's that?
You broke a tile.
That's because I'm so light.
Is that what it is? Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're going. Come on. I got one just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. You get it free with Cadbury's cream egg.
Was that a hint?
No.
Was it? It sounded like a hint.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a dust pan.
We were going to make a dust. Any fuel in it?
Yeah, I didn't use that.
That'll do. Nicely.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's heavy, that thing. Don't go and hurt yourself.
Go on, here
Hey?
it comes. Involuntary.
Is it? Oh, is it going to have an involuntary tracer action, are we? We won't laugh at you.
No. I can't do it on that leg.
Eh?
I can't do it with that leg.
Which leg?
I got my left leg.
Oh.
I haven't got the strength
Come here, I'll do it with my middle leg.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I can't lift. I have to go one leg at a time. Do you want the other one, Dave? Or
No, not for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, don't drop that on your toe. Hmm.
Ain't gonna be tape though.
Hey?
he hasn't got his tape.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I can't reach mine, it's locked behind that window.
Was it 5 inch or what was it?
Oh, I don't know what it finished up at.
Oh, I
in
need
the
to
end.
know, I need to know.
Just-
I can't be doing with not knowing.
Yeah, he needs to know.
It was 5 inches, and then you went and maybe cut it down a bit more. I was going to say you could have a bit of board and use it as a guide.
No, it can't.
You can't.
No.
God, I'm hungry.
Hungry?
God, I'm hungry.
Oh, is that a hint?
No.
That's it. We're nearing the end of another day. It is almost 4:30 in the afternoon. Dave and Dave have just gone home. They've just finished the lead work. When I say finished, there's still a little bit of fettling to do up on the corner of this end and the corner of that end. Yes, Will, I got your letter and I got your CD. That's going to go in my van. We don't really play CDs in the house, although we can. It's very, very rare. So I'm going to put that in my van. I'm going to listen to it in there. So thank you for the letter. Enjoyed reading that. And yeah, like I say, it might not be to my taste, but I'll still give it a go. Thank you.
Went with her up the steep, to me fall the dole the day.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
To me fall the dole the day.
John Tams. All right, any of you ever watched the Sharp series? What was his character's Hagman? Hagman was his name, I think. And he was a Sharp. He was a poacher turned one of the Green Jackets on the series of Sharp. And he sang, and this is the type of stuff and I actually quite liked some of his stuff. So, Will, I'm pretty sure I'm going to listen to this entire CD. So, thank you again. With Cuthbert and Lydia Noble. Okay, so yeah, Will Noble. It's Gritstone for me, and yeah. Okay, I'll tell you what I think later on. Okay, how are you lot looking? Still clean? Yeah, not too bad. So, like I said earlier, some of them are quite happy in here still, but I think you'll find quite a few are led down on the wood chip next door. I know. Space. Who decides on where they're going to sit? Yeah. So they're actually more packed in on that side, on the wood chip, than they are over here on the straw. Doesn't matter. As long as they're all comfortable and they're happy, it does not matter. Right, I really want to get back out and do some more with that. And when I finish with that, I want to get out with that out there. But he's empty. Do I fill the roller up? I was talking to Simon G earlier about this lump of cedar. It's too big to put on his sawmill. But we got a friend, Tommy, with an Alaskan mill, and we reckon that if Tommy can get that in half or even in quarters, we can mill that up. And the idea is, I think we're going to go half. We're going to cut it in half. I'm going to give half to Simon, and I'll have half. And out of our half, I reckon we might just make a big table to go in there.